I just realized something. I've been grieving my entire life, and I didn't even know it. I'm 48 years old, and I'm just now able to talk about it. I think my first encounter with grief was losing my first best friend. He was tragically killed in a car accident. I remember being sad, but I didn't understand what grief was. I didn't know what I was feeling. I just knew something in me changed. Then high school came, and I met a girl named Dee Dee. She was everything I thought was cool. Confident, feminine, just her. And me? I was a tomboy. I remember bugging her non-stop to ask my cousin to buy me a ticket to the boat dance. And she finally got tired of me asking and said, "If he doesn't buy it, I will." That was her. But she did more than that. She taught me how to soften, how to do my hair, how to carry myself differently, how to step into a version of me I didn't even know existed yet. We became close. Even after her and my cousin broke up, she was still my friend. We both got boyfriends, went on double dates, and honestly, I followed her lead in learning how to be a girlfriend, how to just be. But while all of that was happening, I was struggling. I was failing classes, skipping school, and she stayed on me about it. But I didn't want to hear it, because what I never told anyone was that I was dealing with things at home. I was grieving my mother, and I didn't even realize it. She didn't pass, but that's a story for another time. One day, she came to me with an option to transfer schools. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought where you went was just where you stayed. But she introduced me to independent studies, and when she explained it to me, it blew my mind. We transferred, and when I tell you my mental load felt lighter, I mean it. I will always be grateful to her for that. End of our senior year, she had a baby. We graduated, and 4 months later, she was gone, killed in a domestic violence situation. That broke me. I didn't know how to process it. I cried, I lashed out, I pushed people away. And from that moment on, I never called anyone my best friend again. I convinced myself I was cursed, that if I loved someone too deeply, if I called them my best friend, something bad would happen to them. So I made a decision. I could be your best friend, but I would never let you be mine. I refused to get that attached again. And it wasn't until recently that I realized something. It wasn't me. I wasn't the problem. It was just their time. They came into my life, they did what they were meant to do, and now they're gone. But not really gone. They're part of something bigger now. Part of my angel squad, guiding me, protecting me, even from the other side. But then 2026 came. My aunt passed from lung cancer. Then a childhood friend, one who survived the accident with my first best friend, was killed in gang violence, according to the news the day after my aunt's candlelight vigil. And then, the first person who welcomed me into the neighborhood when I was 16 passed from a drug overdose, back to back. And I felt it again, like everything was happening all over. I went back into my shell, because losing people like that, one after another, it's overwhelming. I cried silently. I'm still grieving. But this time, I understand something I didn't understand before. It's not my fault. This is part of life. And now, my angel squad is just bigger. And when I really started unpacking everything, I realized I wasn't just grieving people. I was grieving relationships, friendships, versions of myself. I started asking myself, why do I keep people at a distance? Why don't I let people get close to me? Why do I move the way I do in relationships? And the answer hit me. I felt abandoned. And the moment I said that out loud, I knew exactly where my healing needed to begin. There's a lot to unpack. And if you're watching this, just know you're not the only one going through things. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're processing. One thing that really helped me was writing, getting my thoughts out of my head and onto paper. That's actually why I created my journal/workbook, because I needed something to guide me through it. If you feel like you need that too, it's linked in the description. Thank you for being here. And if you made it to the end, comment strength, because that's exactly what this takes.